very important. Come close. The co-creator of the hit TV show Empire, Lee Daniels, is causing controversy. During a recent roundtable discussion about the show, mind you, this is a room full of people, Lee talked about his preference to hire black writers. Hold on.
Oh, she's putting the glasses on.
Here's what he says.
Getting serious.
I don't know what gives me more pleasure, watching my story unfold or going in and watching a room full of black people writing words for black people. I hate white people. I haven't finished.
You're gonna take that out of context.
Don't leave it there.
Writing for black people, it's so offensive. So we go out and look specifically for African American voices. Yes, it's all about reverse racism. I'm offended. And as a black woman, I'm offended. I can tell you this right now, only because being a black woman with a show that is supposed to be multicultural and diverse here in daytime TV, we hire the best people. And we happen to have and I don't have writers. I make my own jokes, but we have a diverse staff here at Wendy, and that would be like somebody who's gay with a talk show saying, I only hire gay people. It's kind of like he's setting himself up for a lawsuit. I'm offended, I don't know if you are, and this show would not be the hit it is without the love of everybody. Just like Obama would not be in the White House without the love of everybody. The black voice is not strong enough to keep me on for 6 seasons. We need everybody. I think that he is shooting himself in the foot. And by the way, the co-creator of Empire happens to be white. That's all I have to say. Sharon?
Well, I think that right there says it. Lee, I've interviewed him quite a few times. I've known him for a few years. He likes to be provocative. He likes to joke around a little bit during interviews, and I think that he's just trying to bring attention to the fact that there is not enough diversity in Hollywood, in front of the camera or behind the scenes. He knows how the media works, so this is why we're talking about it right now. And he, as you said, he has a white co-creator, he has a white showrunner, he has Hispanic writers, black writers. So, I mean, his team is pretty diverse.
But he said he doesn't care for white writers.
He said he prefers white writers.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
there's a difference.
Exactly.
He said,
I hate white writers writing for black people.
There's a difference here.
He means when all you have black actors, but all you have is white writers writing for them. It doesn't make any sense. He wants the experience to be authentic with this show.
Right.
Well, I understand that part also. Steve, what do you say? Steve!
I mean, I really don't have a problem with it. It's a show about very black cultural hip hop, right?
Right.
Or rap or whatever it is. I haven't seen the show. I know it's super successful.
Yeah.
It's the biggest hit that's come out on TV a long time. So if that's his opinion and that's what he wants, I really have no problem with it.
Well, I do. I do. I mean, honestly,
But your show's a different show. You are reaching out to everybody, and the experience that you're sharing are multicultural. This is a story about black people.
He wants people who have their finger on the pulse of that story.
Who have experienced what you're seeing on the show.
Absolutely.
Like he's intentionally bringing on those consultants
I
and those writers.
I feel as though there are others, other than black, in other words, others that can still embrace that experience. When this show first started, Suzanne was the whitest woman I knew. But she's lovable, and now you're. I just think, you know what? I understand what he's saying. I think that was more kitchen table talk than saying it for everybody to know.
What's up, Ken?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. Yo, you got my money?
Oh, sorry, bro. I had to buy a new pair of rock and bottom shoes. I'll get money to you next week. Is that cool, dude?
Hell no, that ain't cool, dude. Where my money? I need my money right now.
You don't have to be talking to me like that.
Nigga. Hey, man. I don't know what's going on, but you need to have my money right now. Empty your pockets, get my money right now.
Well, I thought we were cool. Why are you tripping?
Nigga. Hey, dude, forget that. If you don't have my money right now, I'm gonna put 3 hot ones in you right now, dude. Where my money at?
Now you threatening me?
Nigga!
Please.
Man, forget that, dude. You need to
Listen,
nigga.
you'll get your money next week.
Nigga.
So quit acting like a bitch ass.
Nigga. Nigga.
Thanks, man. You my
Nigga.
As many of you know, Academy Award-nominated director John Singleton has been working on a Tupac Shakur biopic movie for some time, but it now appears he's off the project. According to reports, House of Cards and Homeland director Carl Franklin is stepping in to take over the project, with speculation that Singleton's departure was due to creative differences. John, do you buy or sell Franklin taking over Tupac from John Singleton?
I have no problem with Franklin. I mean, I like all the shows that he's participated in as a director, especially House of Cards. I think he got an Emmy nomination actually for his for one of the episodes he directed. I could be mistaken about that, but I think he did. No problem with that. But the thing about John Singleton is, not only was this kind of his passion project, that he worked for a long time to try to get this going and working with Tupac's family and trying to get everything going, but he worked with Tupac. He directed Tupac before he knew him. And so that kind of made him, for a lot of different reasons, not just that one, but for many different reasons, I thought he was the right guy to direct it. So it's unfortunate that he's off. So I sell it overall, but that doesn't mean I don't think that in the hands of this new director, it can't still be really good. It absolutely could. But I thought for a lot of reasons, Singleton was the right guy to do it. So on that basis alone, I got to sell it. Mark?
I'm still going to buy the project because Singleton is a guy who he has such a singular vision as to what he wants to accomplish.
Singular vision.
He's
yes.
a straight, there's the pun. The guy's a straight shooter, and if something goes wrong, he doesn't want to be involved with it, and he'll stand up and tell you that right off the bat. So there's more than one way to tell a story about Tupac. I think this is very similar to the Edgar Wright leaving Ant-Man situation, where he had a way that he wanted to tell Ant-Man. It didn't jive with what the brain trust at Marvel wanted, and so they parted ways amicably, it seems. And I think this is the same kind of situation. There is a chance that John Singleton had been working on this for so long, and he did know Tupac. Maybe, and creative differences is such a loose term that it's hard to really define. Is it the way that they were going to tell the story? Is it the actor that they want to play Tupac? So I think that as long as you have somebody talented behind the camera who can direct the movie, and it seems like if you're coming from Homeland and House of Cards, you clearly have that ability. So the fact that John Singleton isn't doing it, it's a disappointment, but I can still buy the project.